All right, so if you're looking for a brand new community, you know, one that's still shiny and new and tons of potential, then Landmarke right here, this might be an area that you want to keep your eye on. So I did an overview video on this community, and if you want to see that, I'll put a link in the description down below. But today we're going to take a little bit closer look, and we're going to check out their Sapphire collection of homes. Now these are some really cool floor plans, and they come with a lot of versatility. So there's really something here for pretty much everybody. Now whether you're considering making a move here, or maybe you're just curious and you like to check out all the new homes being built here in the Queen Creek and Santan Valley area, whatever it is, you are in the right place. So come on, let's go take a look. Landmarke is tucked away in an area of Santan Valley that's just west of Ganzelle and Pecan Creek roads. Now technically, yes, this is Santan Valley, but Queen Creek is oh so close, just right there, that's probably where you're going to end up doing a lot of your shopping and dining and other things. Now this community is, like I said, brand spanking new, so there's construction crews buzzing around everywhere. But once they're all built out here, there's going to be about 250 homes here. And they have plans for some walking areas, some open turf areas, some play structures, and even a few sports courts. So maybe you're thinking, you know, I don't know, is maybe this the right kind of place for me? Well, let me tell you who I think would do really well here. First-time home buyers who don't want to settle for an older resale home, growing families who really need more space, and even downsizers who are just simply done with stairs and just want a manageable single-story home with modern finishes. All right, so this is Arizona, mid-July, and we're having a heat wave, so it's really hot outside. So I decided we'll come inside and talk a little bit more from this nice air-conditioned office here in one of the models. So in the Sapphire Collection, there's 5 homes here, and 3 of them are single-story homes, and the other 2 are 2-story homes, and they range in size from about 1,837 square feet up to 2,762 square feet. And so there's something here for you, whether you're looking for something low maintenance, or maybe you're looking for something maybe a little bit bigger that you need to grow into. Now of the 5 floor plans, 2 of them are modeled here, and that's the Cobalt and the Pacific. And those are the 2 that we're actually going to tour today in this video. Now starting off with the Cobalt, this is a single story, 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. It has 2,344 square feet of living space, and it comes with a 2-car garage. Now the Cobalt starts off with a base price of $495,000. Now these homes have a lot of different ways that you can customize them, and they have options. Some of those options include having the 4th bedroom be a flex room, an office, or maybe even a guest suite, or even a 3-car tandem garage. Now we're currently sitting in the Cobalt, but we're going to step outside, start the tour outside, and then I'll take you on a tour throughout the entire model. All right. See if we can get in here. There we go. So the first thing you notice, it's got this really long hallway leading from the front door all the way back into what I like to call the inner sanctum. It's where the great room is, and the kitchen and the dining area. And we'll get back there, but first of all, I want to show you over here to the right. So you come in, now this is a bedroom. They kind of have it set up as a exercise room right now, but it is a bedroom right up front here. And it's got a Jack and Jill bathroom. So we got this double sink Jack and Jill bathroom. And then of course comes over to this other bedroom. These are some pretty good sized rooms. They're not huge, but they're pretty good size. You can see they've got 2 beds in here. Let me show you one more time. So 2 beds, a big dresser. So there's plenty of room there. And then we come back out into the hallway. So now we're going to make a really quick left turn, and this takes us to the garage. One thing I really like about these Mattamy homes is they all come standard with this key drop area with the shelves and there's hooks to hang the purse or whatever. Now, all this wainscoting and whatnot on the walls, that's just designer touches. That's not anything that you can pick out at a design center. Now, I did mention, or if I didn't, anyway, there's lots of design options for these homes. They're very flexible. And so what they've done here in the model, one of the first things that they've changed up is this bedroom. So here, this is a guest suite because they've moved the bathroom so that it's within the bedroom area. So guests can have their own private bedroom and bathroom. And they've got a nice walk-in closet here. And of course, here you've got the laundry room. And if we swing back around to the other side, we've got a little powder room here. Now, if they had not done the guest feature, you would still have this bedroom, but that bathroom would be moved over to kind of where this is, and it would be a full-on bathroom. So that bedroom would not have its own private ensuite. Another option that they did here is they turned this into an office in its regular configuration. This would be an open dining area, but they went with the office option. Put some double doors on here, double glass doors, which I really kind of like. And then as we move deeper into the home, here's what I call the inner sanctum. So you got the great room. There's a dining area. We'll talk more about that in a moment too. And the kitchen. So let's kind of let you take a quick peek here at the kitchen. So it's kind of the gourmet style kitchen. You got a microwave and oven on the wall over there, and a drop-in gas cooktop. Nice designer backsplash. Good size island here. Of course, you got the great room. Now here's another design option that they did for the model. So in its normal configuration, this wall right here would actually extend all the way over to here, and there'd actually be a window here, and that's your back patio out there. But they did a design option where they used up part of the patio and made it this separate dining area. And then what they did was they moved the patio over to here. So there's several ways you can configure these homes. By doing it with this patio, I think it added 115 square feet to the size of the home. Or you don't have to do any of those options at all. It's whatever works for you. Of course, now we're in the master bedroom. Okay, how's this for a shower? I love these big super showers, but they are expensive. Man, they're nice too, right? And we got the dual sinks. The water closet. And we got the master closet. And it goes back that way just a little bit. All right, so that was the Cobalt. But before we go and check out the other model, bear with me for just a moment. If you're finding value in this video and you kind of like what you're seeing here, give it a like or a thumbs up. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Click on that bell. That way you'll be notified every time a new video gets uploaded. Because if you want to see more model home tours or see new build communities, or even just kind of know what's going on here in Queen Creek and Santan Valley, then that's probably the best way to do it. All right, so we're going to leave the Cobalt now, and we're going to walk over that way next door and go check out the Pacific model. This is a 2-story, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. It's got 2,762 square feet of living space, and it also has a 2-car garage. Now, the Pacific has a base price starting out at $528,000. Now, on the main floor, there's this large flex room, and you have the ability to turn that into an office or maybe even a 5th bedroom. So we'll kind of see what they did in the model when we go over there. All right, here's the Pacific. It's all glass front door. Kind of cool how when you come in, you can look straight all the way through out to the backyard. Kind of like that. If you had a really nice pool out there, that'd be kind of cool. But first thing you see when you come in is this front room that I think would have all sorts of different uses. It could be an office, nice sitting area, maybe a separate TV room. Then we come in, we got a little powder room over here. Imagine this is a big old, this is the coat closet. We don't really use coats here in Arizona. I mean, it's like 115 today. So that's where the vacuum cleaner goes. And then of course we got upstairs. We'll go check that out in a moment. There's the key drop. Of course, this door here goes out to the garage. We got the key drop area. Looks like they've done a little bit of upgrade, maybe put some cabinets in there where there's normally the hanging hooks. And then we've got the main kind of living area with the kitchen and the dining area and the great room. And you know, this great room, it's actually really big. It's a really good size. I mean, look at the size of that couch that they've got in here. And the little table thing there, whatever that's called. And there's a lot of room in this great room. So this kitchen is a little bit more standard, but not completely standard, because it doesn't have a slide-in stove and cooktop. It's got an oven here and a separate drop-in cooktop, and then you got the microwave up here above, and you got your dishwasher over there. Good size island. And then this patio, really the only structural upgrade they've done to this model is the patio has been extended out just a little bit. Otherwise, the downstairs is configured just as we have seen it. All right, let's go upstairs. You know, I checked out the downstairs before I started filming, but I did not check out the upstairs, so I guess we're gonna see this together. All right, at the top of the stairs, we got the loft. And I'm over stairs in my own personal home. Those days are long gone. But if you are in a two-story home, I do really like having these lofts up here. You can use them as play areas, reading areas, another TV area, study area. They're really versatile. Got an upstairs laundry room. That's great. You don't have to carry the laundry baskets up and down stairs. We got a bedroom here. And a full bathroom here. And another bedroom here. Oh, so this one I believe has a Jack and Jill bathroom that connects up with yet another bedroom. So right here you got your private sink area. And we got the commode. And a full tub and shower. And of course there's the other sink area. And then we move into this other bedroom up here. So this one overlooks the backyard of the home. And these other ones overlook the front. And then we still got a master bedroom to show you. I'm sure it's up here somewhere. There it is. Well, this is a good size master. Got a king size bed in here, so you can see there's lots of room. Check out the closet here. Now this shower is a little more traditional than maybe the one we saw in the Cobalt. Nice nonetheless. We got dual sink vanity here. The all-important water closet. And I'll give you another look at this loft. And we'll do one more look at this area right here. All right, so that one was the Pacific. And let me know in the comments below which one you like, if you like the Cobalt or the Pacific. Now, let's talk a little bit about money. So these homes start out at about $450,000 and they go up into the mid 500,000s here in the Sapphire series. And of course, it depends on what upgrade you choose. And don't forget, there's always those lot premiums as well. Now, your HOA fees run about $119 a month, and that covers all the green areas and the playgrounds and the walking paths. This is more of a traditional neighborhood, so you're not going to find the fishing lake or the rec center. And that's actually perfect because I know a lot of you would rather not have that because you're not interested in using it. And yet in some of these other communities, you still have to pay for it. So that's another good selling point here for Landmarke. Now, location-wise, this is in a great spot. You're about 16, 17 minutes maybe to Queen Creek Marketplace, and that's where you're going to find Harkins Theaters and Target and Trader Joe's and a whole bunch of different restaurants. And then there's the Fry's grocery store. It's just about 5 minutes away. There's a brand new Target that'll be opening up here real soon. It's also about 5 minutes away. And then you've got places like Schnepp Farms, the Olive Mill, and even Santan Mountain Regional Park. They're all nearby. Now, school-wise, we're in the J.O. Combs School District. So you've got the Combs Elementary, junior high, and high schools, but there's also a handful of tuition-free charter schools like Legacy Traditional and ALA, American Leadership Academy, that are also pretty close by. All right, so to wrap this thing up, if you've been thinking about a new build home in the Queen Creek or Santan Valley area, then Landmarke here is definitely one, like I said earlier, one to keep your eye on. And you know, the Sapphire Collection here, it gives you some really great floor plans, some good pricing, and it gives you the opportunity to kind of get in on the ground floor here just as things are really starting to get going. Plus, you know, Mattamy's usually pretty aggressive when it comes to their incentives, and they're usually in the form of a rate buy down or closing cost assistance. And sometimes they even give you discounts off the pricing at their design center. And all of this is, of course, based upon you using their preferred lender. And also keep in mind that the concessions or the assistance that the builders give you, these things change all the time. So what I tell you today could be different tomorrow. And so if you are considering making a move to Queen Creek or Santan Valley or heck anywhere in the Phoenix metro area, whether you're coming from just across town or clear across the country, we are your East Valley relocation specialists, and I'd absolutely love to help you make your move. Now, we can help you with new build homes such as these, can help you with resale homes, and I can even help you sell your current home. Now, I do offer free consultations. My contact information is at the end of the video. There's also a link in the description. You can click on that link and schedule your own private Zoom call with me. You know, if you're more comfortable texting or emailing or calling, whatever, however you choose to communicate is fine. The point is, let's just get together and talk. And lastly, if you are working with a realtor or you think you might be, and I'll just throw in you really should be, your agent, whether it's me or anybody else, has to accompany you on your very first visit to the community. And that holds true with all of the builders, not just Mattamy. Otherwise, there's a really good chance they're not going to honor the relationship that you have with your realtor and compensate them for their services. So just keep that in mind. Now, you're going to want to watch this video right here because it's going to set your mind at ease as you go throughout the new build process. And this video right here, this is a must watch because it is the absolute best tour of Queen Creek that you're going to find anywhere on YouTube. At least, I think so.